let's say tomorrow the Lakers and Thunder start a 7-game series. Are you picking the Thunder in that series?
That's tough. I would still pick the Thunder because they are performing at a historic level. I think that we shouldn't take that lightly. I'm not going to pull a. Can I say people's names on here, or we just go on the floor? I was going to.
You can say anybody's name.
I'm not going to pull a Shannon Sharp and then like just say Lakers in 5 for no reason. But I think that if I'm not mistaken, they have like the best net rating in NBA history. I don't know if that's still the case, but like for a good portion of the season, OKC had the best net rating, defensively performing at historic heights. Now recently, that's come down a little bit.
It's like best defensive rating relative to the league average.
Relative.
Yes.
Relative. Yes. But in short though, no, because I know for a fact when Hartenstein and Chet are out there, that's going to be very difficult to kind of just maneuver and operate around. And then they just have like endless amount of perimeter quality defensive players that give a lot of effort, that really aggravate a lot of what players are trying to do in terms of ball handling skills. To be fair, it's very difficult to kind of get under the skin of Luka and LeBron to kind of adjust and alter what they're doing because they've seen a lot of the coverages that you can kind of throw at them. It does concern me with Reeves, though, because I don't think he's ever really been held to that tier. Normally, in most situations, you don't have a team that has enough defenders to throw at a LeBron and a Luka and then a Reeves, but they are that team. They can do that. And then on the other side of the floor, guarding Shai is going to be tough.
Well, I mean, guarding Shai is tough for everybody. He's might win MVP. He probably will win MVP. Right now, I'd have him number 1 on my MVP ballot. But the Lakers have Vando. They have DFS. They have a ton of guys and size and length and versatility to at least throw at him. And maybe you're throwing 2 at him sometimes and forcing others to beat you. OKC, they're an average 3-point shooting team. Jalen Williams has a dominant game on Sunday, 40-plus points, but he needs to prove it in a postseason series over the course of time. So with OKC, look, I'd pick them too. I would pick OKC. Yeah. But I don't think they're necessarily unbeatable.
You're trying to convince me. You're trying to convince me right now.
I'm just saying.
You know, last time I was here, people done clipped up all my takes and then held it over my head for damn near half a season.
And you ended up being right for some of them.
Yeah, I was right for a good portion of them. To be fair, as great as OKC is, there is
Kings fans will come at you no matter what you say. I've been right about the Kings for 3 years, and they still come at me. I'm like, what was I wrong about?
That is true. Yeah, them King fans, but it's gonna be a very, very long couple of years. I know Zach LaVine ain't really saving much is going on over there, but yeah, you're right. There's a formula with OKC to beat them. I don't think they're like invincible because that 3-point shooting isn't really there. J-Dub as a second offensive option, he hasn't really ascended in which I thought he was going to. However, I do believe that's probably going to be more Chet when he's 100% healthy, and that kind of brings in a lot more dynamic into their offense.
Options.
They have a lot of options. But there is a world where, you get in a series and Lou Dort, in the streets, we call them like fake shooters. I don't know how real of 40% of Lou Dort is that. I don't know if that's real or not. He may be a fake shooter. Isaiah Joe, Wiggins, who knows if they're real shooters or not. I know for a fact Alex Caruso, he has tendencies of being a fake shooter. So the 3-point shooting is going to come and go. And then when you're dealing with a series where, again, there's going to be a lot of rotating, a lot of helping, a lot of kind of just, throwing multiple bodies in a zone, maybe you can get away with a few games in which you can just solely win off of the fact that Lou Dort shoots them out of the game from 3. He can't make the shots. But to do that for a 7-game series is where it gets a little bit more difficult to believe that it's plausible. And that's where I kind of just OKC is going to be very, very difficult to beat in a 7-game series. I just don't think the Lakers have the personnel to do so.